We're back. It's me, Laura. My husband, you'll hear him. He's recording the video, but you're not going to see him. Today we will be discussing a question and sort of story that was sent in regard to the video Co-Creating the Power of Intention. And this is from Agnes. She writes, as a full-time student, I spend so much time seeking opportunities at my school or at internships available to me. Some of them are totally unrelated to each other and seem to conflict with each other, like a study abroad program and opportunity and an internship that are happening at the exact same time. If in order to co-create effectively, I need to have the right intention, how can I pursue all of these things 100%? It continues. I want to give myself every opportunity to make sure I do what I'm supposed to and I'm not attached to any particular outcome. But it doesn't feel like I can chase all of these different things and not invalidate my intention to manifest one opportunity by then pursuing another opposite opportunity. So, this is a very good question.
Yep.
In order to co-create effectively, I need to have the right intention. How can I pursue all of these things 100%?
Well, see, the part that stood out for me was the conflict between the study abroad and the internship. Mm-hmm. And I think that would make sense.
Happening at the same time.
Right. And by the way, just to let you know, viewers, this has already been taken care of. After we got this question, we discussed it and it's been taken care of. So we can kind of give you some details now about that in order to answer this question. What do you think?
Yes.
So it's a very, very good question. The first part is it shows how if you don't ask the proper questions, how it can lead to confusion, just as what is being expressed there. It could literally create this possibility of conflict. Okay, what do I do now? How do I know I'm supposed to be doing this? Mm-hmm. But by asking the proper questions, then everything runs a whole lot smoother. For example, in this case, right? Mm-hmm. I remember that we were contacted and the question was, should I be doing a study abroad? Should I apply for a study abroad program? And then the next question was, should I apply for an internship? And that's how the questions came in, asking for guidance. Mm-hmm. So of course, they were checked. Mm-hmm. And not only that, then the question was, where should I go?
What is the best place for me to go for my study abroad program?
Exactly. Which study abroad program will be best for me? And that's pretty much how it was laid out. So when it was finished, the answers were given. And then after the answers were given, then we got the questions. Oh, but wait a minute.
I'm confused.
Exactly.
These happen at the same time.
How am I going to do this? I can't do an internship if I'm in this place, which was Prague, by the way. She was supposed to go to Prague for her study abroad. And she was supposed to do internship as well. And said, but I can't do the internship and be at Prague at the same time because they take place pretty much at the same time. Mm-hmm. And then my question was, do you remember what my question was to her?
No.
My question was, well, did you ask whether or not you should be doing them at the same time? I remember her laughing. She said, no, I just asked if I'm supposed to do them. I said, well, then that's where the issue is. Let's go back and let's start this all over, right? Mm-hmm. And we went back and then I had to check. I said, okay, is Agnes supposed to be involved in study abroad and internship during the same summer? And the answer was, yes, she should be. Okay. Now we know that information, I went back and I asked, now, since she'll be involved in both study abroad and internship in one summer, which internship or which study abroad program will be the best for her?
Now, she did send us a list of all the study abroad programs available, as well as all the internships that were available to her. So that way, these questions could be asked and the guidance could be received.
And all of a sudden, it wasn't Prague anymore. It was one in Ireland. See how the difference comes in? And suddenly, because it was in Ireland, then there was no conflict with the internship that she was going to do. Everything worked out. So it's all about making sure that the questions that are asked are specific enough so that we can get the proper answers. And sometimes that's where details come in. Normally I'll tell people, as you know by now, we have an agreement.
We have an agreement that you don't give my husband any details. You can give me all the details you want. I'll write them all down and keep them in my little secret hiding place so my husband can't find them.
I thought I'd go look for it.
He doesn't go looking for anything anyway. But in that way,
No, but do you even share them with me?
I don't share anything with my husband.
Exactly.
And that way, when information goes back and forth, I will automatically already know if it makes sense and if it's something that is accurate.
Now, why do I do that?
You do it so it doesn't influence the information you receive.
Because I'm skeptical.
Because he's a true skeptic at heart.
Right? So that's how we do that. So just for people to know. So I always tell people, and we've had individuals that want to tell me their story, and I'll say, no.
Stop. Don't tell me anything. Go talk to my wife.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it. I don't want people to think that I don't care about this situation. It's just that.
Oh, he does care. He just doesn't want to be influenced.
Exactly. Right? So, but in cases like this, where it's guidance on something like that, it's important to at least know, oh, okay, you want to do these
at the same time.
Right?
You want to know if you should do them in the same time, period,
Exactly.
and how it will work. What is the best option for that to happen?
So it's important, just a little bit of detail, you know, that's very important to know.
So, I believe that definitely covers that.
No,
Because
pretty well,
in order to co-create, you know, and have the right intention, you have to make sure you are very clear with what it is you want to have done, what you're trying to co-create at that time.
Right, and so by us getting a little bit more detail, like in that case, then the guidance that's received by the individual becomes clearer, and there won't be confusion, and they won't feel like they've been pulled all over the place, because they don't have to make multiple decisions.
Right.
Make sense? So to answer that question, really, it's all about making sure that you contact us or anybody else that can tap into the spiritual realm or the universe to help you receive the proper guidance that you need.
Or you can try on your own.
Yes, you could do that too. That's correct.
Because you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And then see what happens.
And once you do that, then things should seem a whole lot easier as far as guidance goes. Does that help?
I believe that answers the question. Thank you so much.